Hi everyone, today I want to talk to you about a new kit, and this is a really nice promotion from Stampin' Up, and I wanted to make sure that you were aware of. Every year Stampin' Up kind of uses either a stamp set or a kit like this or some product line that they give proceeds of those purchases to certain charity events, and a lot of times it was Ronald McDonald House for many years, and lately they've been changing up every year instead of always doing the same one, and this time it's for food scarcity, and that's an important topic, especially now with inflation. So let's take a look at the Nourish and Flourish kit. Now, first off, this kit comes with this really nice insulated lunch bag, and this is a really pretty bag. It's got a cute little floral image on the front. Stampin' Up's logo's on the very back. So this is a nice little lunch kit that you can bring to work or to an outing that you're going on. And the inside is lined like this. So you can pack that to go. I really like the bag itself. It's actually quite big. You can do several sandwiches and several sodas or waters or whatever you want to put in there. Lots of snacks will fit in there. So this is nice for a little road trip as well. So a cute little lunch bag, which goes with the theme. And then you have this kit. Now this kit does not require a stamp set or ink pads. This is a put together kind of kit. So it's very simple, and it's nice because you can give this as a gift. So you can give this whole thing as a gift, and you don't have to worry if your recipient has ink pads or if they have adhesive or things like that, because it's all self-contained in this kit. So that's one of the nice things about it. It's a really good gift. $3 from every purchase of the kit goes towards food scarcity. So it's a nice gift, and you know that you're giving back as well. So let me show you the kit and what's in it, and then I'm going to put together some, and so you can see what they look like. Alright, so you've got the adhesive that you need and some little pearls. More adhesive. These are glue dots. And like I said, everything is included. Here are the envelopes. Really pretty. I think there's 3 each of 3 different colors, so the kit makes 9 cards. And then you've got your pieces that you're going to need to put it together here. All these little die cuts. You can tell the cards are going to be cute just looking at that, right? Here's more die cuts. These are your greetings. Now they're in several languages to fit with all the different markets that Stampin' Up is in. So you've got a few different languages. Save some. Maybe you know people who use different languages. Here are the card bases. Look at how nice they are. They have texture to them. I hope that that comes off. Hopefully you can catch the shadows in my light. Really pretty texture. Here's a different texture. Oop, here's some more die cuts. And here's this one, has a leaf texture. So the backgrounds on these cards are really lovely. And then you also get all your instructions. So it tells you each card. And it kind of works like the instructions on our other kits, or our paper pumpkin if you get those, where you're shown which supplies you need, how much adhesive that you can use, and how many embellishments so that you'll have enough for absolutely everything. So they're really cute. So I thought maybe I'd put some together as is, and then I will save some of the pieces and change them up a little bit. So let's start with that first one. This one uses the leafy background. And the just saying hello. So if you give this as a gift, they don't even need scissors. How simple. But it's just a fun little thing that you can give someone who just, something to do. So it says we're going to use 2 of these little blue flowers. And 2 of these yellow flowers. And And then it says we're going to use, so it tells you what you're going to use for card 1. You know, that way you don't end up using the wrong thing, and then you at the end of, you don't have enough to make your cards. So I'm going to follow, like I said, the directions on this first one. It says we're going to use this one, and this one, and the single leaf. So those are the die cut pieces that I'm using. Oh, and a ribbon. This one. Oh, that's a sticker, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that for a second. Okay, so it says to put the sticker across the center. Like so. And then you're going to put this up on the dimensionals. So you're going to use those dimensionals from your pack. And they recommend using 3, which is more than I normally use, I have to say. So they're generous with their dimensionals. I'm going to use the 2 that I normally would just because, I don't know, that's what I would do. Okay, and then it's going to tell you to use glue dots on the back. I have a roll of glue dots that I dropped, so they're kind of hanging out here in this roll, and I want to use them up before I get them stuck to everything. So I'm going to do that. And it even tells you how many glue dots to put on the back of these guys. And like I said, they're generous because they're saying to put 3, and I'm just going to put my normal 2. So you can tuck it under, and then the blue one, whoops, goes on top. All right. I recommend not dropping your roll of glue dots on the floor. Okay, and it says this little guy gets tucked under here. He's cute. And then this guy, now it even tells you on this one, they've got it all figured out. You want to use 2 of your glue dots at the top of the flower, but then they're recommending to put a dimensional on the bottom because it's going to be half on the tag or the sentiment and half off, so it needs that little piece there for some balance. All right. Okay, and then this guy gets tucked here. So that's the first card. It's all done. It was really simple, but it's really pretty. And it would be nice for someone to do who maybe doesn't have a lot of crafting supplies at home, but they could use a nice little relaxing thing. So it's a really nice gift, I think, and simple. So you don't have to have a lot of experience with this, and it's a good intro to someone. Maybe they've never crafted before, and you think that they might like it, and it's a good trial, so it's not investing a ton of money. They're going to have a little bit of fun, and then they can see the finished product and be proud of what they've accomplished there. Oh, it said to put some pearls on there. I forgot about that. So it's gonna I'm gonna do it where they recommend. Usually I just kind of just try really hard to be random. Woo, that guy's sliding away from me. Okay, so I'm gonna make the other 2 designs, but I'll do it on fast forward, and then we'll see if there's some ways we can use some of the pieces in a different way. I think it's really pretty just as it is, though, don't you? Sometimes it's a shame to make it my own way because they do a really nice job. Okay, so I'm going to fast forward while I do the other one so that at least you can see the finished product on everything. Okay, here are the 3 finished cards as they're shown in the project kit instructions. So I think they're really pretty just as they are, and you don't have to do anything really to change these up. But if you wanted to, you could add some of your own ribbon perhaps. I think maybe I'll add some ribbon to one of these and something to this. I'm not sure here. This one has a lot going on. So I feel like they're gorgeous just like they are, and the envelopes are so pretty as well. Let me find them. Put them somewhere and now I lost them. Here they are. They're just, so you can put them with any, maybe this one could go with that one. I think any of them will go with any of them, but this one looks good there. And then the lighter one really can go with any of them as well. So they're all really nice together. I think it's a great combination. So let me try it with a little bit more bling and some ribbon maybe, and we'll see what we get. And of course you can mix and match the backgrounds too. You don't have to necessarily use the same background as they're saying here. So one of the things that Stampin' Up! Does that is so great, I think in all that they do, is coordination with products. So they always tell you the colors that are used somewhere in the product line. So it'll be on the description on the computer on your when you're ordering, or also in here. And it says the colors used are Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, Old Olive, Petal Pink, Pool Party, and Shaded Spruce. So you can look through your stash and kind of see what you have and what you can add to it if you're going to change the kits in any way. And you can also find similar images to stamp on the inside if you so chose. So I'm going to add just a little bit of something to this card. So let me see what I have in my stash. I found some gold, and I also found some Petal Pink that's retiring soon. I think the gold might be kind of pretty, so I'm going to try that. Now how I like to attach the ribbon to the back, I think everybody's got their own favorite way. I like to just, oops, that's an empty one, place down some adhesive. Is this an empty one too? Where is the one I was using earlier? That's the one. I kind of glob some adhesive on there, and then I take my ribbon and I just kind of press it down every so often. Like so. Now I put my dimensionals on either side so that I knew that they wouldn't go on top of that. It's kind of bridging that so there's not bumpy lumpies going on. Okay, so here I'm going pretty much the rest of the way as I did on the first one. And then I think I'll do the third one even more. So I'm kind of doing a little bit more, and then we're going to add a lot more. And we'll see how that goes. I'm not planning. I'm just kind of going with the flow. So we have to see what happens when we go with the flow. All right, so I need this one. And this one. Okay, now I have this little leftover guy. Let's see. I kind of want a smaller dimensional. There. Okay, I think, well, maybe a leaf. Let's throw a leaf over there. I still have this one left over. Alright, so here's how you can add some things you already own to change it up a little bit. Now I'm going to try one more thing. can I put this guy? Maybe right there. I think I'll put a glue dot under there. There. Okay, so adding a little bit of bling, kind of some bright gold. You can still add those pearls if you wanted to too. And now I thought I'd do one more thing here. So, like I said, it tells you what colors were used, and what is the least color used here? Maybe, let's see. I kind of want to use Old Olive, but I bet it'll turn out too dark than I want it to be. So I'm going to go with Petal Pink and see what happens. Okay, so I've got my Petal Pink pad. I'm just kind of going with it here, so let's see what happens. Alright, so here I am using my blending brushes and making sure it's clean. And it has a little bit of yellow on there. I think it's just kind of stained, but it's not coming off. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up some Petal Pink from my ink pad. And then I like to do the first tap off the page, and then I'm going to go like this. Let's see what we think. Maybe we'll do this one this way this time, just to change it up a little bit. Now I want to go further than I thought. I like just being in the center, but I think a lot of that's going to get covered by what we're doing, so I'm going to go further out than I think I need, because imagine how much space that's taking up. Maybe I should have gone with Pool Party, or even though it says Old Olive, I bet I could have went with Pear. It's Old Olive, but it's kind of toned down a little bit. Okay. I think that's all I need. All right, let's try it. Let's see what happens. I'm going to grab this. Okay, now, see how it stuck the last time? It stuck down really nicely, but this time it's kind of not. It's because of all this ink on here. It's not quite dry. I'm going to add some adhesive just to make it really stick. If I had let this dry a little bit, I bet it would have stuck. There we go. Because on the ones that I didn't add all that ink, it's like totally down. Just want to make sure you see that, because I don't want you to think it's not a good adhesive. It is. So I think during this part here where I'm just attaching things, I will speed up the video just so that you can not have to watch the same thing over again, because we've already done this part, right, a couple times, and I don't want the video to be so long. I want to see the end result, which I'm sure you do too, and I want to get on to the next one and try something different. Okay. Okay, that is my little third one. So here I've got some blending brushes going on, a little bit of extra ribbon for some bling, and then the as shown, whoops, as shown version. I'm going to do something similar on the next one. Again, I'll fast forward so that you can see the end result. Okay, here I added just a little bow, and now I'm going to go a step further. Okay, here are my changed up. Now I barely changed up the second ones. I just added, so here's the kit, and then I added a little bit of ribbon from my scrap ribbon. I had just these little tiny piece left over on the roll and I wanted to finish it up, so I was able to finish it up here and here. So then on this one I just added some splatter background. I just want to do something. You can see I accidentally dropped the brush there, so maybe I'll add some more brush strokes. Maybe it'll be intentional, huh? So that's this one, and then play around with the blending brushes, and the blending brushes look really great on embossed pieces, so you can add the blending brushes and then the embossed areas just really show up really great. Here it is without the embossing, and where's my mid ground here? Here it is, where I just added this ribbon. So the kit is so simple, and they really are pretty all by themselves. But then if you are a Stampin' Up! Person and you have a lot of stuff at home, so if you're not and you're just giving it as a gift, they're going to be able to make beautiful cards without any additional products whatsoever. But if you happen to have products laying around like I do, I always have leftover ribbon. This is from the January to June mini catalog, so it retired, but maybe it'll show up on the clearance rack. I don't know. I had some leftover. So I used that. It's a petal pink, and it came in a pack with petal pink and what was the other color? The moonlight one that retired. Okay, and then here it is. I just used blending brushes and did kind of an ombre from petal pink to calypso coral, and I think that looks really pretty. That one's my favorite, I think. I just used some scrap ribbon again, and then the first one was this one. And I think if I did this one again, I might have made the background in Pool Party, maybe a blue, although it looks nice in the petal pink. And then here with just some gold twine behind, and maybe I should have put some gold twine behind that one. I didn't think about it. So you can add whatever you have laying around and embellish the kit even more, or just do it as it is. It's really pretty, and the lunch tote here is really generously sized. You can put a 6-pack of soda and a few sandwiches in there. Take it to the beach or wherever you go, and it is a really nice kit. And again, $3 from every purchase goes to fight food scarcity, so it's a great cause and a great kit. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you will give this kit a go, and if you do and you make some alternates, please share them with me. I'd love to see them. I have a Facebook group called Best Paper Cuts Idea Sharing Group, and on that group you're also able to post things. So I'll post what I make, but you can post what you've made with this kit too. Look for the post that has this kit in it, and then add in the comments things that you've made. I would love that. So please join me there, and I hope that you like this video and subscribe and come back again. Bye!